Welcome everyone. I'm just going to do a little preview of what I do at the end of a class for those people that are interested in the business and just learning a little bit more about what the business of doTERRA looks like. So literally just want to do a little summary of the business, help get them excited, see the doTERRA business potential, and then contact them after the class if they're wanting some more information. So this is basically what I do. Okay. So thanks for staying to learn more about the doTERRA business. I'm just going to begin really just by kind of telling you what the business with doTERRA looks like. So to begin with, then I'm just going to tell you a story to illustrate this. So there were two men that lived in Africa, and they were both hauling buckets every single day and selling the water to the local village. Now one day, this guy had an idea, why don't I build a pipeline? So he starts hammering away and spending most of his day building a pipeline from the well to the village. Now the other guy looked at him thinking he was a little bit crazy, and quite happy though that he was able to reap the benefits of this, and he was getting more sales, initially, and selling a lot more of his water, while the other guy was missing out on some of the sales whilst building this pipeline. Now he still had to haul buckets a little bit to obviously pay the money for food and stuff. So then arrives the day that this guy who's been building the pipeline just turns on the tap, and out comes this continual supply of water. So now he has this supply of water where he doesn't really have to work anywhere near as hard, and he can give this to provide water for the village and earn lots of money. So basically this is illustrating residual income. And this is what doTERRA as a company and as a business is able to provide us, is with residual income. So that is literally income that you get when you're not having to work, or not having to work anywhere near as hard. So this is the doTERRA kind of way, and this is what got me very excited about the business at the beginning. Now, doTERRA's residual income is very good, and this is because of something called the retention rate. Now, doTERRA have a retention rate of 65%, which is extremely high. Now, this is compared to the national average in the network marketing industry of 13%. So just 13%. So doTERRA have a 65% retention rate, and actually in Europe, it's more like 75%. And what this essentially means is that, every 3 months, 65% or 75% in Europe of people are purchasing oils again. So every 3 months, they keep purchasing. So once you've done your job initially, you've educated people, then they'll just keep purchasing every 3 months. And this is where the residual income comes, where you lay the foundations, and you get to reap those benefits continually without having to put anywhere near amount of the work in. So why is the retention rate so great in doTERRA? The main reason is because of the product. So doTERRA, we have an amazing product. It's an incredible product. You've all experienced it tonight in the class. It's pretty much unmatched. There's no other company that we know of that does the thorough testing that doTERRA do to ensure their products are so pure, and the way they source their oils. So these are indeed medicinal grade oils, and they're very unique in the industry. And because they are so, pure, they sell themselves. So it's a product that you don't really have to push on people. It actually sells them, then they sell themselves pretty much. And the other thing about the oils is that, 85% of the essential oils that doTERRA source are actually exclusive to doTERRA. So there's no danger of another company coming in and doing what doTERRA does. So we really do have a very unique product. And that's what makes the business, really, really good, really impressive, and very exciting. So how do you make money with doTERRA? So I've given you all an average earnings sheet. So if you'd like to have a look at the average earnings sheet, I'm going to briefly just kind of chat a little bit about how you can make money. I'm just going to give a summary. So the first way you can make some money is what's called retail profits. So anybody that gets a wholesale account tonight, you'll get your email from doTERRA, and you'll have your own account. And as part of that account is you'll have a website that's unique to you. So if anyone wants to purchase some oils, you can refer them to your website, and you'll make the markup on that. So you'll make 25% on whatever they purchase. So this is not going to make you tons of money. But for some people that don't want to properly do the business, but just want to make a little bit on the side and perhaps help to contribute to buying their own oils, it's a really good way. You don't have to do anything. It's pretty much passive income. So that's one way. Now, for those of you that want to make more of a go of this and to either supplement or replace your income, then that's doing the business like I'm doing it. And basically what that entails is literally sharing the oils with others. Okay, so usually what I do is I'll give someone an experience that's specific to them. So I want people to get a belief in the oils. So I don't want to push it on them, but I'll find something that they need an essential oil for and give them that experience. And then most times they'll want to learn more, and it's very easy to then invite them to come and learn either at a class or I'll do a one-on-one conversation with them, an informal chat, whatever way you want to do it. It's about educating people. And if you do that right, then you'll build up your residual income in that way, because people will want to purchase the oils and they'll want to continue to use these essential oils as part of their daily life. So that is basically in a nutshell what the business is. Now, as you start sharing these essential oils with people, every time someone purchases some essential oils, you will make 20% of whatever they purchase. So as soon as they've purchased those oils and it goes through doTERRA's accounts, doTERRA will pay you on a weekly basis 20% of what anyone has purchased. So this is a really good way to start making money with doTERRA. And then as you start sharing, you're going to find some other people that are going to want to do sharing with you. So they're going to want to do the business as you are doing it. And they start sharing the essential oils. And as these people share the essential oils, any person that wants to buy oils from them, you'll make 10% from as well. And so on. And this works 3 levels down. So those people that you've shared oils with, they'll find people that want to share essential oils as well. And as they're sharing oils, anyone that purchases through them, you'll make 5% of whatever they purchase. So this starts to build up and starts to make some really good money. Now, this isn't going to make you your hundreds and hundreds, but it's a good way to start making money in doTERRA. And once you've got some people then that are wanting to do the business with you, doTERRA then pay some very generous bonuses, some other bonuses that work together to give you a very good income. And it's all about supporting those people now that you have found who want to now do the doTERRA business. So you continue to share the oils and you make money from every purchase, and you'll make money from every customer who's underneath you who purchases for the rest of their lives. But also you'll make money helping and support those that are also wanting to do the business. And that is a wonderful part of this business that I've come to really, really love, is the fact that not only are you sharing these oils and helping people on the oils perspective, you're also helping people do their own business, and you're actually helping them grow their business, and in turn that helps you to grow your business. So you really are incentivized to help others with their dreams and their ambitions, and that feels really lovely as well. So if you look at your average earnings sheet now, for example, when you first start, you probably don't have anyone particularly that you're having underneath you who's sharing the oils. So you're going to be probably at the stage of elite, which you can see on your average earnings there. And then as you find perhaps one person that wants to share the oils, then you jump to something called Premier, and your money will increase as well, typically. And then as you find some more builders, so if you find builders, is someone that wants to do the business, it's a name we use in doTERRA, but 3 people, if you find just 3 people that want to do the doTERRA business, then you can quite quickly become a silver, what's called a silver. And you can see what the monthly income is there. And as you continue to support these 3 people, you'll grow to what's called platinum. So you can go all the way to platinum just by having 3 people that you're helping to share the business with and helping to do what you're doing, basically, and supporting them along the way. Now, if you find just one more person who wants to do the business in doTERRA, then you can get to diamond. Now, this is where it becomes really interesting financially, because most people's incomes are definitely supplemented at this point, to the point where you can survive on this income, most people. And for some, this is replacing their income now, or more than replacing their income. And then if you go on to Blue Diamond, that's just having 5 people that want to do the business who you're supporting. And then Presidential Diamonds, where you have 6 people that want to do the business and you're supporting them. And with just 6 people and supporting them and sharing the oils, you'll get to that point of Presidential Diamond. So it is a very generous compensation plan. I don't know of any others that are as generous as this. And like I said, the product is what really makes doTERRA so unique, is that you don't have to sell this product. In fact, it's all about sharing the oils and letting the oils sell themselves. So it's just a lovely business that feels very good and doesn't feel like you're pushing anything on anybody. Now, I started doing this business just over 3 years ago. And when I first started here in the UK, it wasn't very big at all. There weren't very many of us doing the business. So I didn't have any real training as such or any path to follow. So it was kind of a bit of a start for me where I had to just kind of create things and learn as I went. And so I started doing classes and, grew slowly. I didn't particularly find business people because I didn't really know what I was doing. So I wasn't ready to duplicate what I was doing yet. Now, by the end of the year, I was kind of hovering around the Premier mark. So I was making enough to kind of supplement, but certainly not enough to live on. And by the end of that year, I really felt like I'd, learned a lot, and I knew what I was doing. I had some systems in place, and I knew how to help someone else do this business as well. So very quickly, we went from Premier to Gold in 4 months. So we went from Premier to Gold, and then we went to Platinum in the next 2 months, and then Diamond, I think about 4 months after that. So after 2 years of doing the business, we hit the level of Diamond, which really was quite life-changing for us. It was very, very exciting. Started to change our lives. We had now enough money coming in to cover certainly our mortgage, our living expenses, and starting to be able to save. And as this money kept coming in and became more residual, it became even more exciting. And it really has made such a difference to our lives. And then last month, we just hit the rank of Blue Diamond. So that's, our financial earnings from doTERRA has significantly increased. So the doTERRA business really is just a wonderful vehicle to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can just grow very slowly, just do the business very part-time. Obviously, the more hours you put into it, the quicker you'll grow. I started putting in probably about 10 to 15 hours a week. And then when we were growing at a fast rate, we were putting in probably more 20 to 30 hours. And certainly at Diamond, we were free to be able to put in that amount, 30 hours. But as we're getting bigger and going to Blue Diamond, and hopefully we'll be going to Presidential Diamond, the amount of hours that you need to put in are a lot less. So it's like the hauling buckets, where you put the effort in at the beginning, build up the business, build up a stable business, and then you reap the benefits of the residual income, and to the point where you'll have time freedom, but the financial benefits as well. So it's just a wonderful business. I also just want to mention that something that really impressed me about the business, it wasn't just the product, but as I got to know the company, there's so great ethics behind the company. The 7 executives, their mission statement is to help the world. It's to help the world through the essential oils, but also financially. And one of the things they recently had a goal was to get the most people out of debt. So to be known as the company that gets the most people out of debt. So they are such a wonderful company that lead with the heart, but also have a very professional core as well. So they've got a lot of marketing, lots of business experience, financial experience. So it's a very solid company. It's debt-free, completely integral, and just a wonderful environment, if you like, and a company to be part of. And especially with their co-impact sourcing that they do. So, you know, when they're sourcing essential oils, as far as possible, they will source these essential oils from areas that are developing countries, you know, so places that need it economically. And so they're able to go in and make a real difference to these people's lives, to the people that are growing these essential oils. And they work in partnership with these people, which is just so wonderful. So by doing the business, we're actually helping, you know, not just people with essential oils, and not even just helping people financially within our team, but actually we're helping people worldwide. And that is what I love about doTERRA. So, has anyone got any questions? Obviously not, because I'm just doing a recording, but that's what I would normally ask. And then I just finish by saying, well, if you've ticked that you're interested in the business on the feedback form, which is perfect. So we'll send you an email. It's like an introduction to the business. It tells you more about the business. And then, you know, I can chat to you in a second, but we'll contact you, arrange a time to chat, and we can just tell you a bit more about the business. Okay. And that is what I do in a business class. So it's just literally, how long was that? Doesn't have it, I didn't look at the time. So I don't think it was very long, was it? But about 15 minutes is what you want to take at the end of a class. And it can be very informal. I would definitely have the average earnings sheet, and just very simple. Okay.